Competition can be a good thing. We like competition and we like to win. When we're in a competition, we don't like to lose. We like to be the winner. And when I was little, I liked competition. I liked to win. Now we had ponies. When I was little, I had a pony. My brother had a pony. My sister had a pony, and the neighbor boy had a pony. So we would ride ponies and had a lot of fun riding our ponies. One day, my brother and I were out in the cornfield riding our ponies, and we decided to have a race. And so uh, there was the cornfield, and then there was a barn, and there was a barn hill that went up into the top floor of the barn. And we decided whoever can get up to the doors going into the top of the barn first wins the race. So we started at the far end of the cornfield and we came running in through the cornfield with our ponies, and our ponies were just running as fast as they could run. And we were just neck and neck. We were side by side, and neither one of us could really get ahead. And by the barn, before we got to the barn door, we had to run beside the barn a little bit. And beside the barn, there was a little space that was wide enough for one pony, but it wasn't wide enough for two ponies. And next, there was the barn, then this little space, and next to that was parked the harrow. The harrow was kind of a low piece of farm equipment that had curved tines on it, and we'd pull it behind the tractor and we'd take it through the cornfield, and it would dig up the weeds. It would take the weeds out of the cornfield because in those days we didn't use a lot of spray material like they do now to kill the weeds. We would use the harrow and go through the corn and try to get the weeds out that way. So one of us, whoever got through that space between the barn and the harrow, was going to win the race. Well, we got closer and closer, and we were still neck and neck, but neither one of us would give up. Both of us were heading for that little space between the harrow and the barn. When we got there, we couldn't both squeeze in, and somehow I got edged out, and my pony took a flying leap over the harrow all the way across. Well, we landed on the other side and ran up the hill, but I think I lost. But anyway, you know, that could have been really bad. If my pony would have stumbled it and into that harrow, or if she wouldn't have made it across the harrow, if she would have landed in the harrow, she could have broken her legs. I could have got thrown and gotten hurt, and my pony could have died. But I wasn't thinking about any of that. I was just thinking about winning the race. And while competition is good, we shouldn't let competition get to the point where it puts us or anyone else or an animal in danger. It's just not worth it. Winning is not worth it. Sometimes it's better to lose than to have the results of trying too hard to win.